shit. But hey, I managed to dress myself today, so
I
I'm
see
counting
that.
that as a win.
And does that smell like you've had a shower?
Are you saying I was smelly?
I mean, when you're in the hospital for so long, I
Oh
mean, I
my
know it.
god, you're telling me that I was oh my, okay.
It's okay.
I'm,
Look at the rough week that you had.
yeah, but you just told me that I stunk.
Yeah, but it wasn't your fault. It's not like you were doing it on purpose.
Uh,
And I didn't want to say anything then because
uh-huh.
I didn't want you to, be like, oh God, now I need to go shower. And
You know how many people I was around yesterday and no one said I was smelly? Like, now I feel, oh god.
well, I mean, I'm also from, I've lived in the woods most of my life, so I'm kind of used. I kind of
I'm
sense a lot of
just,
that stuff a lot.
uh-huh.
So maybe they just couldn't tell. And plus, I mean, this city also stinks. So
Thanks. Appreciate that. Just go crawl in
I'm
the
sorry.
dumpster, it's fine.
No, don't do
No.
that. How are you feeling today, though? I mean, obviously, yeah, you're definitely sore.
Uh, listen, that, that shit Mercy gave me, it, it doesn't, it doesn't pack the punch like the other stuff does. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely feeling it, and it hurts
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
I know. No, I can imagine. But you know what? It's one of those things that I think you might need to try to, just kind of push through it with that, because you know what could possibly happen if you go get some of that stronger stuff.
Mm, I know.
And I don't want to see you go down that path.
I don't either. But right now, my body is like
Mm-hmm.
craving
It's
it.
like even just moving slightly probably just sends like shock
I
waves of electricity through your ribs. And
I was so hungry, and I woke up. I walked over to the Cluck and Bell, and
why didn't you call me? I could have gotten you some food.
I didn't want to be a bother.
Like,
But
listen,
I,
Lola, look at me.
yeah,
You are never a bother. If you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out, okay?
I just figured you were busy with other patients,
Hey,
and
I can take a couple minutes out of my day, even out of a session, to come and help you.
what happened to Lola?
And my God, there's so many cops that drive past here.
I'm telling you, man, it's bad. She had a really bad
Although I'm not
accident.
gonna
She
lie, it
fell
felt like they
several
were following me
stories
this morning.
from a
Like, I
roof
swear to
down
God,
to the
every
pavement,
time I
and
turn
so
around,
she
there's
like
like
hit
three
her
or four
head.
cops
She's
there, and
got
I'm
three
like, what
broken
the fuck?
ribs. She's like all fucked up right now. She's in the hospital like a whole weekend. Missed a bunch of shows.
So, what did you end up getting from Cluckenbell? I'm actually surprised
Oh,
that place is even open.
well, I walked in and there was no one there, and the guy standing at the counter wouldn't serve me, so I was gonna walk back over here and um
Wait,
try to.
did you get food?
Well, I'm getting to that part. So I walk outside, and there's these two girls who were kind of like walking in to try and find food, and I think they saw me struggling because I was out of breath, and uh, sh- and so they were like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I'm in pain. I can't breathe. Blah blah. Blah. I'm hungry." And they're like, "Well, where are you going? We'll go get you food and bring it to you," because they only had a two-seater. So they were nice and and brought me food. Fuck you making me laugh while I'm trying to
Well,
roleplay.
that's good at least.
That's
What'd you
funny
have?
though. That is funny. I'm all like I'm discombobulated. What did you say? I'm sorry. I can't
No, no,
focus.
no. That's
Uh,
okay. That's okay. What did you have to eat?
uh, just a burger and water.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure even hurting probably hurts.
Everything. It's like, it feels
Hmm.
like I'm being tied down by 1,000 pounds, and it's just anything is a struggle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember when I fractured my ribs. It ended up being where even trying to like move slightly in bed, it felt like the wind would get knocked right out of me.
Yeah, I am.
It's like the
Uh,
wind would get knocked right out of me, and I couldn't even breathe for like a few seconds. I had to sit there and catch my breath. And
it's exactly how I feel. I, I'm just
actually, you know what? Here, let's try something, okay?
okay.
Uh,
Okay.
do you have any spare clothes inside your work?
I usually just go to the clothing store over there, cause
Okay,
yeah, there's
well,
no closet
h-
here.
okay. How about I drive you over to the clothing store? You go put on some flip-flops, some shorts and a t-shirt, or I guess the top you're wearing works. We
Mm,
can go back down to the beach and we can go talk there. That way you can kind of relax, sit in the sun, sit in the
okay.
sand. That way you're not just like stuck here in the same place all the time.
Okay. That's good.
Okay?
It's actually hilarious to me that people think that somebody like thought to just push her off. Give me just
All right.
a minute.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
No worries. Okay, ready when you are.
All right. Do you have a specific spot you'd like to go to? The same place as last time.
And anywhere's fine, honestly.
It's okay. Just I know this
Um,
isn't the best seat either, but
no, it's
it's.
fine. I just have to learn to deal with it until it's better.
Mhm. No, I know, and it's the thing. It's like ribs are the worst because
You can't do
there's
anything.
no way to
Ow.
make it better. You can't
Yeah.
put a cast.
It's
No,
just rolled out in like
tell
the
me
last
the
month.
most exciting thing about yesterday.
Seeing Jake.
Hmm.
Getting to spend time with him and just feeling just the being in the bubble. I haven't been in the bubble for a couple of weeks.
How good did it feel?
I felt high, but I wasn't on anything stronger than the hydrocodone. I felt giddy and
Giddy like a little schoolgirl who's just
um,
like all hyped up on candy.
mostly not like giggly, vapid, airheaded in an airheaded kind of way. Just like a more of like a. It just felt really good to be near him, and I was just relishing in the fact that it felt so fucking good. I mean, strangely enough, I didn't really stay up too late last night. I think once Jake told me he was ready to go to bed, I was like, yeah, kind of sounds like a good idea.
I ended up getting no sleep last night at all.
I mean, it was tough for me to sleep too because of the pain, but
Yeah. Yeah, that constantly like every
well,
breath you take is like when they say it's like, oh, that what's that one song? Every
mm-hmm.
breath you take it. Oh no,
I'll
that's
be
a creeper song. Never
watching
mind.
you.
Never mind, that's a creeper
Yeah.
song. No, I was gonna say like every breath you take, it just kind of like knocks the wind right out of you, and
Yeah.
it just fucking
Well, I'm
sucks.
gonna probably end up getting a room, probably down at the Divine. Well, at least for the time being while I'm recovering, just because as comfortable as those couches are, it doesn't really afford me like a lot of
Support.
space to really kind of lay out the way I need to. and I think I just need a
That
bed.
stuff's expensive. That place is expensive, isn't it?
It's the most expensive
It's like
place in
11 or
town,
1200 bucks a week
but
or
I
something.
also know the person who manages it, so I could probably negotiate a rate at the same. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, but yeah, I told Jake, I was like, hey, if I get a room at the Divine, do you? Well, at first I asked him. I said, where are you sleeping at night? And he said, don't. He goes, I have plenty of places to lay my head. Don't you worry about me. And I said, oh, okay.
Did he offer anything at all, or?
No, but I asked because I was gonna tell him like, hey, probably gonna be getting a room here, and just wanted to know if you wanted the second key. And he said, I don't think that's a great idea until I can figure my shit out.
Have you guys ever been intimate?
Oh yeah, that's how this whole thing started.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So no, it's just a little bit confusing to me. Where
Why?
well, I mean, like I would think at a time like this, like it would be nice to have a place to put your head down next to someone that you are intimate with. Like with him, just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
almost like backing out of that so quickly is like it just seems a bit off.
And he's gotta work through his stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna get murdered here?
Don't worry, I'm here. I'll take the bullet or the knife or
Uh,
the hatchet or whatever. Just grab the keys on my pocket and
listen,
run to the car and
listen. I might be injured, but I'm still scrappy as fuck. So
and as soon as that adrenaline goes pumping through your veins, it's
also wouldn't be the
that's a nice
first time.
sunset.
Yeah.
No, same here. I got so many scars on my body. Did I ever tell you that I had like my toenails and that ripped out and
You told me that the last time.
God, my I swear to God, my memory is I'm such a smooth brain sometimes.
I'm the same way. I'm a fucking goldfish.
Apparently goldfish are actually they do remember things.
Oh.
And just like do you know the saying when life gives you lemons, make lemonade?
Mm. Yep.
Well, lemons are not actually natural. They're man-made
What?
through all the genetic splicing or whatever between different fruits and that, I guess.
What? That's crazy. That's
I know. I
insane.
know. I was like, what the? Well, it's like when you always hear
Why
like
is
no
my
GMOs and all that kind of stuff.
uh
You kind of need GMOs because if you saw what fruit and stuff looked like without GMOs, it is fucking disgusting looking.
that's gross.
Yeah,
I don't think I needed to know that, but thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
What do you think you're going to do today? Actually, first, a big question: have you reached out to Miss Dupree?
Oh fuck me. No, I've not. I'm hold on. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Text on. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm gonna blame it on the drugs. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The drugs and the severe pain because you are in a
Yeah.
lot of pain. So I mean,
Uh,
you're not lying. Although I did hear one thing about a doctor. I have no idea how true it is though.
oh yeah.
Do you know Patrick January?
I know of Patrick. Yes.
I guess he's a cannibal.
I have also heard that rumor.
Yeah, and it's like, and the reason that he does the doctor stuff is because doing surgeries and stuff kind of satisfy his hunger a little bit or something like that.
Garen told me that rumor actually,
Oh
because
yeah.
Garen was getting all fucking heated uh, about Patrick being on his high horse about Garen during the election, and basically accusing Garen of drug trafficking and being dirty and corrupt. And Garen's like, I dare him to say that fucking shit to my face. I'm gonna call him out as a cannibal. Blah blah blah. Like he was mad, mad.
Mm. How are you feeling about him right now?
I'm keeping my distance, arm's length, and all that. Just after witnessing his behavior change over the last month, it's just better that I not keep him as close. And then this whole thing with his new girlfriend, the girl he started seeing. I mean, I literally told him, I had that whole conversation with him, right? And told him that he, I didn't see him in a way that was any more than friendship. And within a couple of days, he was talking to this new girl. So to me, that just is, you just wanted a girlfriend. You didn't actually really want me.
Did that make you feel jealous at all, or?
I don't feel jealous of her. She can have him. Honestly, I do not. Like, when I say I don't feel that way, I don't feel that way. But he's still like on. I don't know if it's like his version of an apology tour, but he's still just like, let me give you the key to my hotel room. I'm gonna do all this fishing to get you plastic. I'm gonna do blah blah blah. Like, he's still acting in a almost the same way as when he was trying to pursue me, as far as like making sure I have every single thing that I need, instead of letting me just like figure shit out. This is why our relationship would never work, because he was gonna treat me like a porcelain fucking doll, and it was gonna piss me off a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been a contention point for us, even if I did have feelings for him, you know.
Yeah, because you're not some. I mean,
I like
even
to.
even
I've
right now with the pain that you're in, you're still not a porcelain doll. You're still strong. You're still tough.
I'm
You don't need to be treated like,
well,
or you don't need to be put on a pedestal.
exactly. Like, I need a partner. I don't need a protector. You know, I can protect myself.
What was some of the things that you liked about him?
Um, liked that he was willing to. He was a kind person, you know, and he was willing to do for others. But the problem was, he's been trying to do so much for me that it's suffocating. I don't mind asking for help if I need help, but I also don't want, and I don't expect people to drop everything just because I need something. I've been on my own since I was 15. Like, there's, like, I know what I need to do to survive.
Mm-hmm. What about with me?
I mean, that's nice that we like sit and talk, but it's also why I don't exactly call you the minute I need something, because I'm in self-preservation mode, trying to just figure it out
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Yeah. Oh. And as much as I do, am glad that you can do that stuff. Still, with the state that you're in right now, I have no problem with dropping things to come and give you a hand if I'm able to. Not going to sit there and treat you like a porcelain doll, but you are injured right now,
Mm.
and even though I know how stubborn you can be with some things, this is something that because the sooner that you get healed, the sooner you don't like aggravate these injuries too much, the sooner you get healed, the more you can get back to where you were and keep being the badass that you are.
Yeah.
You're doing me a favor, look at the sun. How gorgeous is that? When you see a sunset like that, what kind of goes through your mind?
I have no idea, if I'm being completely honest with you.
There's no
Honestly.
like there's no like physical sensation or or emotional sensation at all?
No.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice just to look at a nice thing.
True. I don't know. I have as much of an emotional reaction to the sunset as I do to the ocean. And you asked me the ocean question before.
Hmm. Although the way that the scenery reflects off the ocean, my God, it just looks so nice. It's so hard to believe like something can look that good.
Nature do be amazing.
Hmm.
I feel like an asshole now that I said that. I feel like I should be able to appreciate that shit more.
But you know what? I mean, listen, you have had a hard life and you have so much stuff going on in your life right now. Sometimes it's hard just to see what's right in front of you with all this other stuff causing disruptions.
But what's right in front of me now?
Well, I mean, there's a gorgeous sunset right in front of you. Sometimes there is no, magical meaning or anything. It's just there's something nice in front of you. Just take some time to enjoy it. You okay? What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular. I'm just feeling restless. It's like the world didn't stop while I was in the hospital, and because it didn't stop, I feel like I'm floundering to get caught up on everything. Do you know how many text messages I responded to this morning?
I'm going to say 45.
Try 15.
Okay. What's your favorite time of day?
Mm,
And I don't mean for like work wise or anything. I just mean like, what is the time of day that you just feel the most relaxed?
I don't ever feel relaxed.
Or maybe what's the time that you kind of feel more like yourself?
I don't know.
Like right now, what are you feeling?
I don't really feel a lot right now, if I'm being completely honest with you.
And that's okay. Because guess what's coming?
What?
I have a task for you.
More homework. Yay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hey, if there's something I'm good at, it's giving people homework.
Uh-huh.
It just depends on if they, follow through or not. So what I would like you to do is throughout the next week or so, I want you to, you know, maybe once you're healed, actually. I don't want you to kind of do this on your own when you're still in the state that you're in right now. I want you to go out in different times of the day and go find, that nice special spot, whether it's the place on the beach that we usually have our sessions at, whether it's somewhere else. Maybe if you're able to get back to another owl spot like you did last time and just sit there and do nothing. Take like 15 minutes, half hour, an hour, just something where you can just be there with
Mm.
yourself and just take in your surroundings. And I want to know which place and which kind of time of day made you really feel kind of just whether it's just like nothing, because nothing can feel good sometimes too. When you're always kind of go, 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 and things are always kind of piling on, when you have a chance to just feel nothing, that can be a magical time.
You mean like, I mean, because I feel nothing right now. Like, I kind of feel dead inside, I'm not gonna lie.
But in what way?
But I don't know, I just feel like emotionally non responsive to anything.
Okay. And now just kind of maybe look around a little bit, maybe even like look up at the stars and just let your mind kind of wander. Maybe you can end up like just picking things out or seeing things that, maybe other people aren't seeing. It could even be in places that could be like maybe on a rooftop somewhere downtown. Just don't go near the fucking
Uh,
ledge.
you
Just don't
know,
go near the
I
ledges.
think I'm done with
You
rooftops for a little while. I'm
you know what?
gonna be
That sounds
honest.
like I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like or some wow, English. Come on, that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, and ladders. Stay away from ladders.